All right. Aloha. Let's continue on our quest to reveal the roots that we're digging to see. Digging deeper into the Columbine tragedy. Let's just cut right to the point in this recording. What would I say if I could go back in time and have just a few words with these troubled friends of mine? And take one deep breath in here as I gaze into the sun. Beautiful morning. Letting go of mind chatter, letting go of distractions, letting go of my stresses, my humanly life. Let's channel what would I have said if I could go back in time now. I would have said to them, there's a way out. There are so many ways out. We have only a few more weeks to go. If somehow I was more activated and in my original mind and not my ego glorification mind in that period of time, what is it I would have said? What is it I would have noticed? There was a way out. I would have brought one or both of them to a yoga, a qigong, a tai chi class. I may have even, just as a friend, started massaging one of their shoulders and talking to them and listening to what they had to say. I would have, especially for Dylan, since I had known Dylan since third grade, I would have helped nudge him back to his core self, which I had not seen intact since around 5th or 6th grade. It could have been playing music. It could have been throwing a baseball. It could have been sparking a new path of less resistance to that core element that may have been a meditation class. A great way to meet like-minded people on the healing path, attending these gatherings of healing and balancing our minds and our bodies and our breath. So as I even noticed right there, I kind of held my breath a little bit because I'm processing a lot at this moment. When we hold our breath, we begin to trap. We begin that stuffing process, and then eventually it has to be let out. And if we don't have that art honed in our life, it might come out unconsciously in different ways while we're driving and someone annoys us. We may discharge that stuck energy on a friend who's open-hearted and shows up. It may come out there because just being in their presence of an open heart with their guard down may nudge the stuckness out. So are there all these ways to learn about the subtle energy in the human body, the human mind, the human heart. And this most certainly would have given Dylan and Eric a way out, had we learned the art of healing through becoming aware of the subtle energy, which we can call chi, we can call prana, we can call life force energy. The label isn't important. Understanding the concept is what's important. The vehicles that drive are propelled by the subtle energy. The vehicles that drive our thoughts, our actions, our decisions, our physical bodies. This subtle energy, the emotion, is driven by an even subtler energy, our spirit. And as we look at that energy in a modern way, we can see the waves spiraling together to create different interference patterns. So, of course, the most coherent pattern two waves can create together is that when they come together in the golden mean ratio. That's when two waves cohere, and we see that all through life. The 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and the Fibonacci progression in the growth of our bodies and the growth of plants. Everything is a spiral of spiritual growth. And the question that we must all face at some point is, how do we align with that spiritual growth? How do we let go of the resistance? How do we let go of what's holding us back from being connected to that source point we all catch glimpses of? Whatever we call it. God, divine, the Tao. Again, the name is not important. What the feeling is what is important. We all have this knowingness inside of us of what it feels like to be in the flow, to be in the rhythms with our minds, with our decisions, and with our actions. So if I could go back in time with the awareness I have now, I'm certain there was a path out of the destruction, the sabotage, the sickness, and inevitably the tragedy. One session with a skilled healer may have been all that was required. One meditation class, one martial arts class, one permaculture class, one class of like-minded people getting their feet in the dirt, in the earth. One conversation with a friend. We are all healers. We are all healers. We are all healers.